So that is the current status of the volcano here in Hawaii. And we are actually getting ready to see if we can actually catch it from the beginning and do a live stream. I'll show you all the work that is connected with all that. Let's get it going. First things first, of course, you got to make sure that all your batteries are charged. So I have a lot of those going on, and they're very heavy, so it's going to be a lot of gear. And with a lot of gear, I mean a lot of gear. So in here I have my pack out boxes. They're loaded with gear. There's like batteries and wires in there. In here I have a mobile battery so that I have sufficient power up there to charge batteries, to run the computer, to run the live stream setup. Inside there is the ATEM Mini Pro that is going to be hooked up to everything. I have a cart to pull all this stuff. I have a table to put all this stuff up, a couple chairs, and all in all, that's just a lot of gear to haul around. It's very heavy, and I even have my backpack in there, which carries both of my cameras. One is the FX3, the other one is another A7 III. And I'm running it together with a 200 by 600 millimeter lens, and then a 70 by 200 millimeter lens, and I have two A6400s inside there as well that are there for the time lapses. And I have an Insta360 X4 plus this vlogging camera. So that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of stuff. And besides that, you don't really know when this volcano is really going off. So it's based on an estimate. And that estimate we try to hit this time prior to everything. And on top of that, you have the weather. Right now, it's super nice weather. Up there in 5,000 feet elevation, might be windy, might be a little bit drizzly, rainy, so you got to prepare for everything. So we get warm clothing, we get jackets, we get umbrellas, we get covers, we get stuff to put things away in case it does get wet. Yeah. Now, in order to predict what time frame we are currently in, I'm trying to measure things on the internet through the USGS that is made available to the public. That includes a thermal camera, that includes a tilt meter, so-called tilt meter, to show the current pressure levels of the surface of that lake. And of course, the regular webcam. Now, while on the regular webcam, you can watch all this steam coming up and smoke. And usually when I see it that it turns like bluish in color and you can kind of see through, then that's usually an indication that it's 12 to 24 hours away. Besides that, what you can look at is these tilt meters that are here. So this one is from this past month. As you guys can see, these ones are all eruption areas right here. And these eruption areas right there, we are getting very, very close with that. Right on this point right here. So we are like, they call it microradians. We're like 1.5 microradians away. But currently the tilt meter has been going up in trend over the last 2 hours. And that's the reason why we're making our way this time up there and already set up and just cruise for several hours. Besides that, you have a thermal camera that shows you right here with the vents being on the right and this being the lava lake. Over the last 12 hours, what had happened. So there's like pictures that switch up all the time. And we're trying to spot if there's anything coming from this area with that over here. And it's all made available on the phone too. Besides preparations like that, we have to think about that where we are going, we're kind of further away from everything. So we will be walking pretty far. It's like a mile away from the bathroom. So if you have to use the bathroom, you can't just go in the boonies over there because there's a lot of people walking around. They're going to be watching you doing it. And it's a national park. So yeah, you have to calculate all those things in. Plus, you got to stay hydrated. And you got to be kind of prepared for everything a little bit, you know. So there's a lot of things you have to consider. And it's just a waiting game at this point where we just hope that we're within the right time frame, that we're going to waste hours, like 10 hours just sitting there and nothing happens, and then it does happen. And plus, we got to keep an eye on the weather. just reached the top over here by the Kilauea crater. There's one thing called the KMC, which is the Kilauea Military Camp, and they have like a recreational zone where we're gonna hang out, and we'll just wait it out a little bit because we are within the 12 to 24 hours right now, where it's just pretty much like hang out and wait and estimate the right thing and keep an eye on the live stream. That's pretty much what it is. So this is the thing that I was afraid of, like come here prematurely. So we've been here for 5 hours, played some game, played some pool, did our thing, and it's almost 5 o'clock and she didn't go off. Now the decision is to make, are we going home or are we risking it hanging out over here? And when she starts splattering, we only are like 10 minutes away, and then even then it can be still hours out. That's Mother Nature for you. That's pretty much what it is. That's the risk about it. It is what it is. So I'll just play it by ear what my wife like do, because she's been very patient with me hanging out over here. She knows that I'm frustrated right now, and it's just the game. It's the name of the game. It's like hurry up and wait. I just really would like to be there when it initially starts, and I would like to do a live stream of that, and that's what this is all about. I mean, look at this, we have all this gear in the back. I'm not gonna unload any of that, but still, it's like, come on, let's do this. So we ended up actually laying down at like 11 o'clock, 11:30ish, and here we are. She started flowing from the south vent just a little bit, so we're like, screw it, we're going. We're a little bit tired. It's 12 o'clock right now, but we gotta get up there, and I want to catch this from the beginning. So it's 2:30 right now. We finally made it up here, and I got it all set up. I'm just waiting for it to go off now. That's pretty much it. So it is 7:30. We sat there all night from like 2 o'clock until 7:30 or 6 o'clock this morning, and we tried to catch the eruption that never happened. Had some splatter, and that's part of the Pele game that you gotta play. Mother Nature just does what it wants. So we're headed home. I'm gonna downsize. I'm probably not gonna live stream. I'm gonna be waiting for phase 14. And we got to get some rest because I'm up since 25 and a half hours now to get up with my wife, I think 25 and a half. So yeah, got to get some rest, and then hopefully she'll erupt, and when she does, we go up. So we just got here to the park. It's pretty windy. I hope the weather is good, but just to give you guys an idea, this is actually what we're taking. So that's a lot of gear, and yeah, let's make that walk. So this is what we're looking at right now. We got lucky. We're doing a live stream as we speak right there. And it's amazing. Some great footage. I'm also recording at the same time, doing a time lapse. And it's something else. It's a lot of people here. Just at this tiny spot right here, but this is a great spot. It's really a great spot. So we ended up getting like over 2.5 hours of a live stream, and it's been a blast. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, please don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Until then, please don't forget, be a nice human, make somebody else smile. Definitely, pay it forward. Love you all. Aloha.